5 weeks are over here at Fem Foodies and we are beginning our 6th and final week, the finale week. And what better way to start the celebrations than our own food, especially the mouth-watering, lip-smacking street food. Now, we Indians are such romantics when it comes to street food, right? That the conversations that street food can start off, nothing else can. You know what? I have 2 more romantics waiting right here. Let's pick on their brains. Anayata, Shagun. Hello. Hello. भाई आज सब कुछ बदला नजर आ रहा है. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beginning of the finale week right here at Fem Foodies, only on Living Foods. And what better way to start the celebration than with a bang? We are going back to our own roots. Kyun ji?
India eats out of its streets. Every region has its own favorites, and there are so many.
Rightfully so, the first challenge of the finale week comes from the heart of India. It is the street food challenge.
Today, as always, we have a surprise for our top 4.
The top 4 are only 3 steps away from becoming heroes. Let's see how they cook their way out and emerge as champions.
It looked like as if I was a kid entering a mela. The only thing that seemed a bit out of place was this huge red curtain hanging in the middle of it. But we'll have to wait and find out.
So ladies, all of this looks a bit familiar, doesn't it?
It does. We have the trucks, we have technique, expression, vision, and we have all 3 of you, and 3 cloches.
That's the however.
We saw 3 different cloches lying in front of each judge. We were 4 of us. It did put me in a spot as to how is this going to pan out for 4 of us standing here.
And very ethnic, very Indian.
Yeah, all of us are feeling very desi today. What does the desi in you like? What street food do you like? Miss Mirzapur, Akanksha.
Papri chaat, samosa, golgappe. Mirzapur mein we call it fulki.
Fulki.
Yeah.
Kya baat.
So, Tanisha, what is street food like for you back in Shillong? I'm curious.
Aloo muri. Everybody will agree with that.
Ladies, today you have to make Indian street food cool. Can you do it?
Yes, chef.
It was a bit obvious from the setup and we had seen the sign, street food. But since it's finale week, it can't be just so simple.
But before you begin, we have something to show you.
Wow, an Indian street food looking like this. I couldn't even make out what's what on the dish because it was done so differently.
So what you see in front of you is my version of a keema pao. So it's a pao donut stuffed with keema inside. There's some saffron yogurt. There's some tamarind and some mint chutney.
I would have never imagined putting a keema inside a donut. It's like beyond imaginary.
So ladies, it is a dosa waffle. So the dosa waffle comes with a chutney panna cotta and some sambar caviar and just a little bit of micro herbs and flowers which make it beautiful.
Wow, okay. Take a minute and take this in. We hadn't thought of street food in this way.
Guess it's my turn now. All right. So this is actually a vada pav tortellini. The filling inside is a typical batata vada filling. At the bottom, what you see is a kokum and tamarind chutney and a coconut mint chutney on the side. we have some bundi at the bottom with some dry masala and peanuts.
Never thought a vada pav, a humble vada pav, could be made into a ravioli dish and made so global and beautiful looking. It was really interesting to see all the elements on the plate.
However, the proof is in the pudding. Come taste. You have exactly 30 seconds to taste.
When I'd have a bite of it, it was like next level.
It was just really, really amazing how all the flavors were still the same, but it was in different forms. So I was really impressed, and I said I have to live up to a mark like this.
So what are we looking for here? We're looking for the same soul, the same taste in a new international contemporary form. Got that?
Yes, chef.
All right.
I was thinking, wow, that is a lot. Can we do that? Will we be able to do that?
4 people. 4 street foods of India to choose from. Not choose, actually. Who will get what? Let's find out.
Tanisha, please step forward.
To your position. All right, let's open them scrolls. Let's start with the happiest person first.
Tanisha.
All right.
Good for you.
So I got the Northeast region, and that was like, oh my God, it's like shooting a goal.
Jui,
I got south of India.
prepared?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
That's very popular with street foods. We
Yes.
should have tons of ideas for that.
And what about you, Akanksha?
My nanny's place.
Oh, lovely. West India.
Gujarat.
So the task got revealed and I got South Indian cuisine to work with. Tanisha got Northeastern food to work with, and the other 2 are too as well comfortable with what they've got. But I am in a very bad space at the moment. I think I wouldn't be able to do too well, but because there's something that I haven't worked with ever. I don't like eating South Indian food, and the only food that I know is the idlis, dosas, and sambars. So I really don't know what I'm going to do today. And it's about street food. So what is South Indian food? That's the only thought that's repetitive in my head.
Ladies, we're in the finale week and it's no longer just enough to present good-looking, great-tasting dishes. If the taste is great and you don't have an audience, you have a business that is a no-go. To simplify all this and more, we have a person amongst us who has spearheaded the Indian e-commerce revolution. Ladies, it's time to put our hands together to welcome Ankit Nagori, ex-Chief Business Officer of Flipkart and now co-founder at CureFit India.
The first thing that came to my mind was, is he going to toughen our task, or is he going to announce our task, or what is his purpose there?
Ankit, run us through your journey.
Sure. So I joined Flipkart 7 years back when Flipkart was just starting up and it was a very small company. And since then, I was part of the journey and I saw a lot of ups and downs and learned the entrepreneurship and the talent and skill required to ace that game. And I'm lucky that now I've been able to start the second journey. I'm hoping that we'll have similar success here again.
In a business, especially in the food business, how do you see the opportunities in food business with respect to investments, with respect to as an opportunity for capital to come in?
F&B is one of the largest growing categories in the country. If you look at restaurants across the country, there are new restaurants springing up everywhere. In fact, I see the food trucks all around. Bangalore has become a city of food trucks. Even in the internet world, a lot of food and beverage companies are doing really well. And I think it's the best time to get into the food and beverage industry.
You heard it, ladies. We are giving you 30 minutes for each of you to speak to Ankit and clear any doubts that you might have on food entrepreneurship. Remember, turning your passion into the business is what's going to change your life forever.
While we will judge you on vision, technique, and expression, Ankit today will evaluate the business model that you have or you think you have.
This wasn't something that I'd expected in my journey in Fem Foodies. To know that, we'd also be helped with what our future in planning a business around food would be.
Chewy, Tanisha, Megha, Akanksha. What an incredible 5 weeks. As we begin the 6th week, and as this incredible golden light sets upon us, it's time to give your dreams the flight. At the end of the finale week, as we promised, your food dream is going to come true. Today, we're going to give you a small glimpse of how your life is going to change forever. Are you ready for it?
Yes, chef.
3, 2, 1.